Meanwhile, Republican White House candidate Donald Trump blamed his election rival Kamala Harris and U.S. President Joe Biden for the recent assassination attempt on his life. In an interview, Trump said that the suspects' actions were directly influenced by the highly inflammatory language of Biden and Harris. He argued that the dangerous rhetoric and legal challenges he faces are fueling the actions of dangerous fools, such as the man who allegedly planned to assassinate him. For his part, U.S. President Joe Biden commended the Secret Service for its handling of an apparent assassination attempt on Trump. He said there is no place for political violence in the U.S.
Let me just say, there is no, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, those of you who know me, many of you do, no place in political violence for political violence in America. None. Zero. Never. I've always condemned political violence. I always will in America. In America, we resolve our differences peacefully at the ballot box, not at the end of a gun. America suffered too many times the tragedy of an assassin's bullet. It solves nothing and just tears the country apart. We must do everything we can to prevent it and never give it any oxygen.
Now, the latest assassination attempt on Trump has added to the woes of the U.S. Secret Service, which is already facing calls for an overhaul over repeated security lapses. More in our next report.
The U.S. Secret Service is facing renewed scrutiny after the second assassination attempt on former U.S. President Donald Trump within a span of 2 months. On Monday, a gunman tried to kill Trump while he was playing golf in West Palm Beach, Florida. Trump escaped unharmed as a Secret Service agent spotted the shooter in the bushes. The suspect, who fled the scene, was later arrested. In July, a shooter injured Trump at a public rally in Pennsylvania. Massive concerns over the security lapse led to the resignation of then Secret Service Chief Kimberly Cheatle. As for the Palm Beach incident, authorities have defended the agency, saying that the entire golf course was not secured as Trump is not the serving president.
The Secret Service's protective methodologies work, and they are sound, and we saw that yesterday. But the way we are positioned right now in this dynamic threat environment, it has given me guidance to say, you know what, we need to look at what our protective methodology is. We need to get out of a reactive model and get to a readiness model.
The defense has done little to curb criticism, with President Joe Biden saying that the Secret Service needs more help.
One thing I want to make clear, the service needs more help. And I think the Congress should respond to their needs if they in fact need more services.
Originally established to combat counterfeit currencies, the agency today boasts of 6,500 personnel and is responsible for providing lifelong security to current and former presidents. But it now has an additional task of maintaining its public image amid calls for reform. Bureau Report, DD India.